you look at me? I got a
No.
you looked at me.
No.
You sure?
Slow wink, kept going. No, I didn't. I went straight out. Sorry.
She's a professional, Mark. Come on.
You have to play it back in 120 frames.
Get down that Geo. Go on, get down there. You
shut your face.
Dirty little crag rat. Go on, down you go.
We're at Shepherd's Crag in the Lake District, and the team are currently working on a climb. So we've got Frankie and Lizzie climbing, John's safety, and Marcus and Sean are busy on the photography and videography. As you can see, it's pretty quick.
I'd just keep them on. I think you look cool kitted.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Walk off with it.
So we'll just get a little coily rope shot, and then the wider view stood looking at that background.
Well, do we want?
Great. I'm happy.
It's day 2, Shepherd's Crag, and we've got Frankie and Lizzie Daly doing a little bit of climb today. So Frankie's leading, and we're on Little Chamonix and testing the Ithax and Belays.
Whose setup is that?
This is the Aslan special. Using a Kong frog.
Stolen it.
Stolen, like most of my inspiration. No, don't put that in the video. But I did steal that from Aslan, so credit to him.
I don't care what it's for the. It's fine.
You getting involved?
I would love to get involved because it's a beautiful climb and a sensational setting here in the Autumn Lake District. Yeah, it's really nice to be around some professionals and learning a little bit more rope skills and climbing skills, but also testing the jacket in the environment that it's been designed for, which I think is really good and great for product development.
She's so much better than you.
I don't know.
Yeah, so I'm just working here as the overall IFMGA guide, looking after the safety of while the camera guys are working around the models and taking some good footage of the jackets.
Nice. You got one of the jackets on?
Yeah, yeah.
What do you think of it?
Oh, it's really good.
Yeah,
it's really good. Yeah, good fit, very robust material.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now I just want you to copy me. Hold your left hand on the rope, and just go.
I'm a climber.
Now in a circle.
As in literally. Oh, I took it around.
Yeah, there you go. And you've just got and it's come up one more. Oh, but we've gone the wrong way. You'd go the other way. Yeah, so bring your fist the other way.
Tell you what, let's start again.
Right. Do you want me to get to midpoint? Ditch off.
Right, let's just leave this to Frankie.
And then we'll get to the
Frankie will
midpoint.
do it. Otherwise we'll be here all day.
We've got
Frankie.
places to be, mate.
Yeah, we've got shoot to finish.
Can't believe it.
Someone's stealing my job.
At the moment, Lizzie and Frankie are getting ready to do Little Chamonix, and we've got the Ithax and Belays, which is under ongoing scrutiny. So we've got Kaizen approach and just critiquing all of the garments.
And on the last shoot, me and Marcus were talking about how we had safety guys around and how important it was to have them on shoots. How are you finding it on this one versus other things that you've been on?
Yeah, I think it's so important now. It's like for us to be professionals as an organisation when we're coming away on trips like this, to have people like John here, who's a British mountain guide, and Frankie from his background as well, to kind of support us, make sure that we're doing everything safely. But it's also the credibility, so that when we're using equipment such as petrol and everything else, everything's got to be bang on, especially for the photography and videography.
What I wonder whether you're doing is just sliding this as much behind me as I can.
I think you've got a lot of rocks, but either way when you look, it's going to be really hard.
Yeah.
Let's you put that in as you feel comfortable. That is going to go on, just so you know, that is going to go on your back that way up like this. Right. Has it got a lanyard in there?
It's got that.
Yeah. How's that? Doesn't need to be massively comfy as long as it feels secure. Right. Just look at the device around.
Okay.
He didn't even need to look.
Just put your camera. Yeah, it's not here, Marcus. You've got people when they're doing this bit. Because it feels a bit wild. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You good?
Incredible.
Yeah?
Incredible. Be glad to get these foot crippling devices off. Sorry, Scarpa. It could be any sticky. Keep walking and then.
To dry land. So good.
Is it good?
Yeah, so good.
You were down there a while.
Yeah. Marcus is still dangling down there.
Cold?
We thought we'd leave him down. Yeah, cold, yeah, freezing. Yeah, it's good.
How's the jacket?
Jacket's amazing. Put it on halfway as I was belaying, and yeah, I mean it's my first time here at Shepherd's Crag. It's about 70 metres all in all, and we've just done one of the most exposed parts of it. Epic. It's honestly one of my favourite routes here in the UK.
Thank you. Move yourself up there.
First time I've done that in quite a long time. There was one section, like just as we were coming up towards the top, where I had like maybe like a 10 to 20 second, not really knowing where I'm meant to be going, and like just kind of lost my handholds, or like lost where my next move was, and I could just start feeling it, like the panic started to come in a little bit. I was like, oh, okay, just chill, we'll find a way. And then found a way, and I was like, oh yeah, this is easy. But
Thank you.
Slow and calm.
Stunning. Stunning. See?
Oh, miss it. Look at your elbow. Watch your elbow. Right hand. Well, just watch my elbow. Ready?
Yeah.
It's way better.
Yeah, great mate. Yeah.
cool, so I don't know how well you could see it, but we've basically just come up from the top of the route, which is just off the edge here. Watch your feet as you come across. Just off the edge where John is sat. And basically we went about halfway down the route, and we were just filming close-ups. Got like quite a nice top-down shot of Lizzie climbing as well, which is cool. And then now the plan, because we are starting to run out of daylight, is to get the kind of wide banger, which will be coming off this edge somewhere. I think it's between, and then there's like a ledge that we found partway down with a little tree on it. And I'm going to sit on that tree, on my little ledge, and just get wide shots basically of the guys coming up the top section.
Probably nice to kind of come around here.
That is what I believe Frankie would describe as alley.
Alley? What's an alley?
It's like a military term for like colloquialism for looks nice.
So we've had an awesome day. So we've had an awesome. So we've had an awesome day. Day one, Shepherd's Crag, and we've done Little Chamonix. So Frankie and Lizzie have just been blasting it out with help from John, who's been doing the safety in the background. The team have done a lot of shooting in the background as well, getting some content. A good kind of test and running the products through the mill for the Ithacs and the belays. So yeah, that's kind of a wrap for today, and then tomorrow we're going to move on to Hell's Gill, which is near Kirby Stephen area, to do some epic sort of water content. So Today we're going to Frankie, as he always does, he's recce'd a ridiculous location, which is basically somewhere where people usually do gill scrambling. But on this occasion we're going to do a bit of an access kind of scenario where we're doing caving ladders up onto a bridge. But the chances are that I'm probably going to end up in the water and going significantly downstream, being very wet. Because I'm here all day, the reason why I'm wearing a wetsuit, this is not going to be like a 20-minute evolution. It's probably going to be about 3 hours. So at the moment I'm wearing a Hoob wetsuit underneath what will be Aegis. We'll be kind of putting through its paces, and at the moment I keep myself a little bit warmer with a Nithax on because it's cold. I'm covered in sheep shit everywhere.
You're smiling into that because you know you look like a fucking animal.
Oh, we're running. Good. Okay, so we're at Hell's Gill Canyon. It's a little known slot canyon that's in the Yorkshire Dales. We're going to be filming the new Aegis kit here, so the waterproof jacket, waterproof bottoms. It's kind of going back to that Special Forces conceptual heritage of that operator, a bit of a cave and ladder ascent out of the canyon, so it should look really cool. And in a minute, mate, what I'm going to go and do is I'm going to go in the bottom and I'm going to go wreck it to see what it's like for taking the camera kit in there, and then we can I'll come back and we'll have a chat about how we actually want to go in there. Cool, that work? Sounds good.
Marcus, are you running video or stills today?
So we're running photo and video. 5DS, old school, still good. Don't pretend it's not. I won't have that in there. And then we've got the A7S III in there for video. I would have loved to have taken like the FX6 or something down there, but it's just going to be faff, and it's just a lot easier to be able to put it in a hard case where you know it's not going to get wet and it's not going to get bashed up. Because I guarantee I'm going to fall over within the first 7 minutes. I'm going to say 7 minutes. This is the bit I always love, especially when the wetsuit's still wet, because it's just so nice, you know.
It's almost like ThruDark should do wetsuits.
It is like ThruDark should do a wetsuit, isn't it?
Reckon we'll see
Isn't
one of
that a
those?
good idea? Hey Ben, you listening, Ben? I know you're watching this, Ben, and I know I've told you before. When we get in a wetsuit, Ben. The thing is, actually, thinking about it, this is an opportunity, because if everyone commented on this video how desperately they want a wetsuit, ThruDark wetsuit, might just happen.
Just tipping.
Just do it. Just comment, like, I don't know, what would it be? Come on, Ben, give us a wetsuit, Ben. Something like that. So I'm rocking the balaclava just for a little bit of extra warmth, and honestly, second I put it on, genuinely felt way better. I did also step behind the van, which would have helped because that put me out the wind, but still, so cozy, man. Cozy. It's nice. Got me scratching my ass at the end.
Okay, here we are now at the entrance to Hellgill. We're going to be walking upstream for the next 15 minutes or so. So I'm really comfortable with the backgrounds that we're going to be safe in here. There's just 3 things that I want you to know. Okay, if we're moving in the water, we need to stay low because we can't see if we have an ankle roll. So typically we're in this kind of position. The second thing, looking at the moss. If you look here where I'm stood, where the ground is orange there, it's really grippy. If it looks dark and green, it's really slippy. So try and look for orange bits. Your boots will grip. Okay, and the third and final one, when we get some strong currents that we're going to have to climb above, if you find yourself falling into them, we need to keep feet high, because a trapped foot could push your body in. So we swim in a defensive swimming position like this till we're in safe water. Right, let's go.
Yeah, so we've come into the gorge to film a section with Louis climbing up the cave ladder, and we just, as we got here, we just saw a really good section with some arches, which will look really good behind the scenes. So we've come to try and get some good shots of that area as well, and we're just trying to get the second cameraman in position at the moment. Didn't read any of that, Frankie. We're down at the abseil waiting for you to come to this position. Over.
Unworkable, out.
Does that say unwalkable?
You can't hear,
Oh,
basically.
unworkable, okay.
Unworkable, yeah.
Unreal world testing. So I'm wearing two garments. This is the Aegis jacket, Aegis waterproof trousers. Waterproof trousers are still in development, but coming out very, very soon. Today we've been absolutely piss wet through. So event membrane, super good. Silly on the water column test. Today it's performed outrageously, so yeah, boys got wet. But it's been good, got some good content. So, Hellghoul shoot complete. Guys are going to be cold. You know, I'm in a big winter wetsuit in there. It's a harsh environment. What was crazy to see is you can't really class it as over testing, but the jacket, like, it was in and out of the water, and there weren't even beads of water on it. You know, it was dry. We were trying to get stills, trying to flick water on it to show water repellent, and it kept dripping off. So yeah, over testing, job well done.
Nice. Mate.
Yeah.
This is so warm. It's like, I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it. It's super warm, man. I've not actually worn one yet.
The perfect thing for extreme water testing.
Exactly. I've not actually worn one until now. And it's really, really nice. It's like a nice warm hug.
It's a new colour as well, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Is it out yet?
No, but maybe when this goes live it will be. Yeah, it's really nice. I prefer it in green.
Yeah. First half was a bit.
Yeah, it's hard in there because it's just difficult to manoeuvre, and like getting, you know, it's difficult to even see your screen when you're working through a water housing, but to then also get like controlled camera movement that looks really clean. But yeah, we spent a little while. We went up beyond the bridge, up to like a second section where there was like a little waterfall type thing, which was cool, but I think in hindsight I probably would have, just to simplify things, I would have binned that off and just stuck with the one location.
Yeah.
I'd rather like get less and get it good than, you know, get more but get there. Meh. But I think what we got at the end there was solid, so I'm pretty happy.
How did you, from start to finish, just a quick rundown, how do you feel that actually went when you were planning it out to begin with?
Yeah, the plan and the concept for Hellgill was to really show and test, you know, a jacket or a waterproof layering system in the harshest of environments. And this little known gill was kind of, I've managed to get different imagery from online and spent a bit of time there in the past that I knew it could work. The actual challenge was then how we're going to operate in there with a film crew, and fair play to the guys, you know, operating in there with cameras, with waterproof housing cases, trying to operate people in there safely, get the angles, working with caving ladders, having secondary safety systems in there for the guys to, you know, with the fatigue and everything being so cold and wet. The guys, fair play to the lads, they've done exceptionally well in there, and hopefully the content is going to do it justice. But you know, I have to look at it from being successes. We've gone into like a really austere, really testing, hostile environment, and the guys have come out, everyone's come out well, everyone's safe, the kit's stood up to the conditions, so you know, it's a really positive day, and time now to warm up.
I'll get you comfortable as you're in there.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so we had the caving ladder set up over the bridge, backing that up with multiple levels of safety behind, and then we had a safety rope as well for Louis as he was going up and down on the caving ladder from the canyon right to the top of the bridge. Yeah, I was really happy. It worked out really well in the end. It's good to see it, and hopefully the footage reflects the effort that everybody put in. All the guys worked really hard today. It was a good day. Yeah.